Hello and welcome to my channel. What I want to show you today is how to remove the display and the keypad and keypad film on a E4418 or 19 series power meter. So I already removed the front panel from the power meter, and as you can see here, I already removed the connectors for the measurement channel and for the calibrator. So the first thing we want to do is we want to remove the display. And if you look down here, over here, you see those little tabs, and it's kind of hidden over here. You can see it down here as well. So basically, those tabs is what holds the display in place. You can see them over here as well a little bit better. So what you have to do is you have to push those tabs down and kind of bend them softly, and then you can just pull the display out. You only have to do this basically on one side of the display, and you can just fold it out to the back. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna gently grab this display if it cooperates, and basically see how it swings out to the back. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna put this aside. And so now the next step is to remove this inner shield assembly. So basically this is this metal part right here. So basically what Agilent or HP did on the E4418, E4419 meters is, instead of using a full metal front panel, they just used a fairly cheap to produce plastic frame and just accomplished the shielding by putting a inner shield assembly in here. And the way this is attached is just snapped in with those little tabs right here. And basically what we want to do first is you use a utility knife to kind of gently pry those up, and you push them up a little bit more, kind of so they stay in place. But then when you actually reassemble your the front panel, you have to push them down again. It just makes it easier if you just kind of overstress them a little bit. And there are actually a total of 4 tabs you have to tackle. And so I'll be right back. I'm gonna open those, and then I show you how to get it out and how to remove the film and the other stuff. So you can see me. I got the knife under here. I'm gonna push this up, and I gotta use my other hand to hold the front panel in place while I'm doing that. Now, the next thing you do is you find those little tabs here on the side. You just go in with a pair of tweezers from the outside, and you just kind of push this whole thing up, and do this on one side first, and then you kind of move over to the other side. And as you can see, this whole thing kind of comes out. And so now eventually, if you did it right, then you can pull just this whole thing. You can just pull it up, go on it from the side, and then go over to the other side. See, comes right out. That's the way it's supposed to be. Now we got the whole plastic shell right here. And so now what you can see over here is basically this keypad, which is rubber that's sitting on here. It's basically held in place with those little pull strings back here, those little rubber things. A little bit difficult to see, but so basically what you do is you're just gonna carefully pull up, and this all comes loose. So I just pull this out, and then you got this piece of glass right here that we're gonna pull up for now, and got the inner shield, and now we got this back here. Now we're gonna separate this as well. Just be careful not to damage the pull tabs right here. Now we can see, and then this is the rubber piece of the keypad, which hardly ever goes bad, but those button films right here, that's a major problem with the E4418s and 19s. And you can buy a genuine part, of course, from Keysight or Agilent or however you want to call them nowadays, and for about $120, $130, which of course not always economically feasible anymore with the price level of the E4418s and 19s nowadays. But you can also luckily find those on eBay, and eBay usually you can find them from Chinese guys from about $26 to $35 in this vicinity. So you can get it in, change it out, and then basically have a good working power meter again. And like I said, that's one of the main culprits on E4418 meters and 19 meters. If it doesn't power up and your LED, your standby LED is on, that's more than likely the culprit of it. So that's it for today. I hope y'all learned something you didn't know and put this information to good use, and I see y'all later.